Hi guys, and happy day before Thanksgiving. I hope you're having a beautiful Wednesday. Like I said in my last video, I did the entire thrift haul from Monday and never hit record. So I'm recording now. My mic's on. I'm doing good. So we're going to do that today. First things first, we got Daniel Kabacki's Christmas mix. A little surprise package that I got on Monday. Very, very fun little Christmas mix from Dan. The Rhythm Kings, the Andrews Sisters, Ella Fitzgerald. Santa Claus got stuck in my chimney. How fun. The Dominoes. The Castells. The Martells. Really fun stuff on here. The Orchids. The Poets. And it ends with It Feels Like Christmas, The Ghost of Christmas Present, The Muppets. How fun is that? So that's really cool. Thank you so much, Daniel. That was a very fun little surprise. Monday I went to the doctor, had my physical, whatever and whatnot, and my doctor was late because he was stuck in traffic. So I was talking to his wife, who works behind the desk, and she turned on the radio. She turned on the Christmas station. And 3 minutes later, we stopped dead in our tracks and looked at each other. I said, I smell Christmas tree. And she was like, so do I. Like all of a sudden, overwhelming scent of Christmas tree enveloped the room. So we figured some other office somewhere in the building probably had a diffuser or a candle or something, but it was so weird. As soon as we turned on the Christmas station, we smelled Christmas trees. It was so cool. Really, really cool. So after my doctor's appointment, I went to the Hawthorne Thrift because that's very close to where my doctor is. So I stopped in the Hawthorne Thrift and I found a bunch of fun stuff. A lot of what I found that day, Monday, was on sale. So, because they always have 3 colors on sale, but you never find those colors. Do you know what I mean? But that day I did. Look, the tree lot. All the Christmas trees. Look at that. The old school tree lot. and I found some really cool things. So I'll start with the books. I got The Rooftop Hop, Words and Music by Michael Sheehan. And this is a beautiful little book. It's a little story, but in here is a 4-song CD and an instructional dance DVD, so you can learn to do the rooftop hop. And every time me and Craig find a record about a dance, we look it up online and try to learn it. So this gives us a dance DVD, instructional dance DVD, and both discs are in here. The music one is here in the front cover, and the dance one is in the back cover right here. So it's a really cute story, and it's about a song. It's about Santa's favorite song, or, so it claims. And it's a very cute thing, and I thought this would be fun for us this holiday season. So the artwork is great. The book is adorable. So we got that. Then I found 2 books from my mom, which I'll add to her Christmas stack. The Dog Who Thought He Was Santa. And I told you in the past that my mom loves stories about dogs. So this is going to be really cute. I think she's going to love that. The other one I found was Shepherd's Abiding. This is another, definitely a book my mom would love. This is about a minister and his dog. So she's going to absolutely love this. So I was pretty excited, and both of those were on sale. Then I found these glorious candlesticks. They're on silver bases like this. And they light up. But these candles here are actually wax. So that's kind of cool. They're wax, so they're like real candles, but they are battery operated, so you never have to worry about them melting down. I know in this lighting you can't see them, but they are lit up right now. And I love the silver bases. And being as I just finished reading A Christmas Carol this year, I read it every year, but I just finished reading it again. These candlesticks remind me of that very much. All right, what else did I find? I found a Dumbledore. I found the Mattel Dumbledore. Seriously? I found him. The Mattel Dumbledore doll. And he's beautiful. He's got his robe. He's got his Elder Wand. He doesn't have his hat or his half glasses. But, that such is the thrift. They lose everything, or they didn't get it all, or whatever. But he is beautiful. I tied his hair back like that because that's how Dumbledore wore his hair. Really amazing. I was so excited to find this. So that is the Mattel Dumbledore. He's awesome. He does have his belt. He has, like I said, the wand. The robe is beautiful. I'm just very much into this. Very beautiful find. And I got him for he was also on sale, so I got him for $3. So that was kind of cool. Then I found this little house. This beautiful little Christmas house. Little brick house with snow all around. And a little snowman in the front. I love my snowman. This is really beautiful. It does have a hanging hook here. But this is very much too big for my tree. It's a big thing. But it does have a place to put your Christmas light you can put it on a Christmas light and let the light shine through the windows. And I thought that was really beautiful. So I thought I might hang this on the garland that I have between the music room and the living room. That would be kind of cool in there, and stick some lights in there and run them across the garland. It would look kind of great, right? I really love that. I found this beautiful vintage tin toy. Little tin drummer soldier, little soldier drummer boy thing. I love this. He did not, of course, come with his wind-up key, but I have ordered him a wind-up key on eBay. And I have, tin toys with their wind-up keys, but I don't like to take them out and put them in another thing. I like to keep their wind-up keys with them, but I got one coming for him, and it should be here any day, and he'll be back to his original glory. Isn't he beautiful? He doesn't have very much rust. He's in really nice shape, and he's a beautiful vintage thing. And the last thing I got over there was a sign that says mistletoe zone, and on it like spins, and the back of the sign says naughty and nice. So it's really cool, and it is right here. So after Hawthorne, on the way home, I did stop in the local, because I still had some money on the gift card from Joe, and I wanted to see what I could find and use up my gift card. And I did find some really great things. I found a beautiful book from 1928 that is British Poetry and Prose, a book of readings, part 1, Beowulf to Blake. And it's absolutely beautiful. I love old books. I love the smell of old books. I love the way they feel. And this one has a beautiful embossed pan with his flute on the front. I was pretty excited for 99 cents. I mean, come on. Then I found this, which I'm going to read next. The book I'm reading right now is a Dickens. It's a book of Dickens. It has A Christmas Carol, and it has all the other Christmas stories that Dickens has written. The short stories, and another one that's even a little bit longer than A Christmas Carol. But all the Dickens Christmas stories are in this book. That's what I'm reading now. And when that's done, I'm going to read this one, The Rise of ISIS, A Threat We Can't Ignore. Absolutely a very interesting topic. I'm always fascinated by this, and it's really scary stuff, but we got to be aware. And then I found this. This blew me away, and I will never forget that this came from Joe because I got this with my gift card, and this is a Ben Nye professional makeup kit, special effects makeup kit, and it's brand new. This was still sealed, as you can see. And Ben Nye, this kid must have gone to special effects beauty school or something and was not interested in special effects, so didn't go this route. She probably wanted to do fashion makeup or whatever. But anyway, so she never really used this. And this is so amazing to me. And I've shown you my special effects makeup trunk in the past. But look, it's brand new. And this is an $80 Ben Nye kit. So, and nothing in here has been opened. So we have face sponge. We have some Q-tips. We have Ben Nye Snow White hair color. We have Spirit Gum Remover. We have Spirit Gum itself. Spirit Gum. Try not to get the sun. Oh, forget it. A bunch of makeup sponges. Translucent powder. Nose and scar wax. Liquid latex. Stage blood. A bunch of these little cream makeup pots, whatever you want to call it. Special effects stipple sponge. Then there's these with 4 colors in them. It's just a beautiful, beautiful set, and I wanted a Ben Nye set for years, but I didn't want to spend $80 on it. And here it is. I got it for $4.99 in my local Thrift, and I used my gift card from Joe. So there we go. Ben Nye cream makeup, professional special effects makeup. So exciting. That was a crazy, crazy find, because sometimes the Thrift way overprices ridiculous things, and then they have no idea what they have in that case and only price it at $4.99. So that's when we luck out. And then I got 2 of these beautiful placemats, brand new. I took the shrink wrap off, but these are New York City scenes, black and white New York City scenes, and they're so cool because they do remind me of like Ouija or something because of the black and white and the New York City scenes. So these are really, really fun. So that was my Thrift stuff. All right, I have a list. I have creating a list of Christmas horror movies that I need to watch over the season. And yes, so I'm doing a list of Christmas horror movies that I have to watch, along with, the traditional Christmas movies that we watch every year. But in compiling my list from people that I watch on YouTube that are horror fans, I came up with a list. And the first one that intrigued me incredibly, that I've never seen before. Of course, I've seen Krampus, I've seen Black Christmas, I've seen, the ones that we all know. This one I never heard of. It's a Belgian film from 2021, and it's called The Advent Calendar. Are you kidding me? That's what we have been doing all of November, Advent calendars. And this is a horror movie based around an Advent calendar. And the Advent calendar in this film is so amazingly beautiful that if I did see it in an antique stand or stall or shop anywhere, anytime, I would buy it. But it turns out to be very, very scary, very, very dangerous. And it was such a great movie. I loved it. I thought it was really great. I won't say too much about it in case you want to see it. But looking at all the Advent calendars that we've been looking at and finding a movie that, wow, is about an Advent calendar. A horror movie about an Advent calendar. Very, very cool. So, anyway, this morning I went to, of course I was by my mom's all morning, and we were preparing for tomorrow. And I made the pumpkin cheese ball. And I'll show you how to do it. And but we can't see the results until tomorrow morning. So I won't show you the results until after Thanksgiving, but I'm going to show you how to make it right now. Okay, today we're going to make a pumpkin cheese ball. Very, very exciting. First, you want a pepper. Red, green, or orange, whatever you want, but you have to have one with a really cool stem, and you have to save the top. Then we're going to take half of this pepper, and we're going to chop it up pretty fine, dice it up. So that's what I'm going to do here. All right, next up, we're going to dice up some scallions, and you want to dice them really pretty fine, because this is going to be mixed into our cheese ball. And when you spread it, you don't want them, too big. So let's do that. All right, we're going to take a softened block of cream cheese, add that to our bowl. Make sure it's room temperature. Make sure it's really soft, or you're going to have a hard time mixing it up. So my mother put this out early this morning, and then I went there. Like I told her, just put it out when you get up, and when I get there, it'll be fine. And it was. So we're going to add our cream cheese. Then we're going to add a small tub of garden vegetable cream cheese. Put that right in with your block of cream cheese, the whole container. Gonna start to mash those up a little bit. Mix them up a bit. All right, we're gonna add our diced pepper and our diced scallions into our cream cheese. And we're going to take a packet of ranch dressing, powdered ranch dressing. You're going to use 2 tablespoons of that. I believe those packets are 3 tablespoons. You're only going to want 2 tablespoons of that ranch powder in your cheese ball. So put that in and mix it super well. You can add some fresh herbs if you'd like. Also, you can add parsley, fresh thyme, whatever you feel like, whatever you have. This is not really garden season here, so a lot of my herbs are pretty much done for the season, but I find that the ranch dressing will give it plenty of flavor. So we're going to mix that completely. Blend it as well as you can. Get all that ranch incorporated You could see mine is nice and soft. So if yours isn't as soft, you can use an electric mixer, electric beaters. But if you let it get soft, you won't need that. All right, next we're going to grate some sharp cheddar. You can use already grated if you want, but grating it fresh is always better. And we're going to put that in, about a cup of grated sharp cheddar. Put that into your mixture. And then we're going to be grating more, but for now this is going to be mixed in. So let's get that incorporated. Me and my mom were trying to figure out the container on the grater. I think we got it. I think we got it down. So mix that thoroughly. All right. Now we're going to grate some more cheddar, but we're going to grate it finer because this is what's going to go on the outside of our pumpkin. So let's grate some more sharp cheddar. I'm actually going to grate the rest of this sharp cheddar. So we have plenty for the outside of the cheese ball. But you want, like I said, you want this grated finer. All right. Next, we're going to cut out our little stem. Cut it out carefully because you want to save this stem. This is going to go on the top of your cheese ball to make it really look like a pumpkin. And my mother picked this pepper at the food store yesterday. She picked it up because it had a perfect stem for a pumpkin. So I was kind of excited when I saw it. And so clean it up a little bit. Clean it up as much as you can, but retain that entire top piece because you want that. So there's our perfect pumpkin stem. All right, what you want to do with that stem is take a wet paper towel, wrap it up, and put it in a baggie. Keep it in your refrigerator crisper drawer until tomorrow because we're going to chill this overnight. And we'll stick that on tomorrow before we serve it. Okay, now comes the fun part. You want to take 2 pieces of plastic wrap. Double your plastic wrap on the work surface. Okay. Then you are going to take your cream cheese mixture, your ball, put it in the middle of the plastic wrap. Try and get all that goodness out. It really tasted good. We dipped our finger in and tasted it. Very, very tasty. Then we're going to start sprinkling some cheddar on it. Now you can take this and roll it in the cheddar if you want, but mine was really kind of sticky and I thought it would make a major mess if I picked it up and moved it around. So I stuck the cheddar on the outside, and then you're going to want to move it around a little bit to get cheddar all around. Yeah, see, a mess. Just sticks all over you. But the results are so cool. All right. Taking the ring off because it was in the way. Stuff was getting under it. And, all right, so I started to pat the sharp cheddar in. Move the ball around and add more cheddar. And we'll do the other side the same way. It's really quite simple. I mean, it's not difficult at all. It's just, it's a awkward, soft kind of mound to work with. But the concept is great. I just love the idea of this for Thanksgiving. We were debating, should we make it for Thanksgiving? Should we make it for Christmas? I said, definitely Thanksgiving because it's a pumpkin. It goes with Thanksgiving. So now you're going to take your plastic wrap and start to shape the ball. It doesn't have to be perfect because pumpkins are not perfect, as you know. Some are tall, some are squat. So whatever shape your ball turns out, you're good. So once it was all encased in plastic, I was able to shape it pretty well into somewhat of a ball or a pumpkin shape. And then comes the interesting part. You're going to take some rubber bands. You can do this with string also, but rubber bands are way easier. And you're going to put them around your ball. And they are going to make the indents of your pumpkin. So I put one around it and then one the opposite way. And then I fill in the other, how do you call it? Lobes of the pumpkin. Make sure the rubber bands you use are not too big because you don't want, you want them to indent a little bit. You want them to push the cheese in to give them their little shapes, their little, I don't know how you call them, but those little lobes, I guess. The little indents that make it pumpkin-like. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rubber bands I put on, and it looked like a perfect little pumpkin. So I was pretty happy. And then I kind of shaped the lobes in between each rubber band to give it a perfectly sculpted pumpkin look. And then what we're going to do is chill that overnight. And then tomorrow morning, we'll take it out when it's a little bit more hard, put the stem on, and create our charcuterie board. I will show you that tomorrow morning when we do put it together. So that's going in the fridge along with our little stem, and so refrigerate it overnight and you'll be ready to go. So I'll show it to you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. So it was really fun and it came out really cool, but we won't know the full effect until we open it tomorrow. You know, we take it out of the fridge after being chilled, getting a little bit harder, putting the little stem on, and making up our board. Because we usually have a cheese board or a charcuterie board, whatever, while the parade is playing before we eat, you know. Because I think the parade goes from 9 to noon, I believe. And, yeah, 9 to noon. And we don't eat till after the parade is done, you know. So around 11 o'clock, we'll bring out the board, watch the parade, and munch a little bit. And so when I take it out and put the little stem on, I will show it to you. And we'll see the result. But anyway, I show you how to make it. I did show you how to make it. I wanted to show you because it's really fun, really easy, and really, really cool. So, I think that's about it. Yep, that's it. So I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Wednesday. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. Tink merch below, Radio Tink podcast link below, Patreon link below, buy me a brew link below. And remember, in a black and white world, live a technicolor life. Have a beautiful, beautiful, magical Thanksgiving. And I will see you all in the next one. Please be better. Thank for